Guys, how are you today? Brilliant day, right? I feel like we are in London today. Yeah, so it's a bit cloudy. At the same time, it is a bit raining and something like that. I like winter. I'm great. Hello, I like winter. Okay. So guys, you address me like in China. You know, when I used to come to the class in China, they always said to me, teacher, teacher, hello. So you address me in the same way, like, hello, teacher. Hi, guys. So, do you know what we're going to speak about today? Do you have any ideas what we're going to speak about today? Guys, у вас есть идеи, о чем мы с вами будем сегодня говорить? Do you have any ideas what we're going to discuss today? No, Natalia. It's not actual anyway. No, not weather, but an interesting idea. Oh, yes, absolutely. Have, yes? Have you ever? I have disappeared. So give me the phrases, guys. You had that home task for the last time. You needed to ask me some questions using present perfect tense. Give me the questions. Roman, what do you mean no? I guess I gave you. Ага, we need to prepare words about our hobbies. Роман, тогда говорите конкретнее, что вам нужно было сделать дома? Because I remember, мне как будто кажется, что я вас просил придумать дома фразы вопросами have you ever, но это было, наверное, на прошлый раз. Если я вам говорил что-то согласованное с вашими хобби, тогда, Роман, прошу, сразу сообщайте, о чем я вам в прошлый раз говорил. Because I could have forgotten. Сразу прям, вот без промедления. Давайте нам фразы или слова, которые связаны с вашими хобби. So that everybody will understand what you mean. А то тут даже я не вспомнил. Любовь, а что вы имеете в виду? What do you mean? I started writing words from my field of activity, but I couldn't continue just like words checklist. Любовь, you wrote a little test. Interesting. Natalia, can I correct your sentences a little bit? Have you ever been to Moscow? Correct. Have you ever begun to learn English? Okay. Have you ever driven a car? Okay. Have you ever run 10 kilometers? Have you ever, like without end, with kilometers, like kilometers? It's in plural. Have you ever given a lot of money? Отдавали или получали? If we speak about отдавали, you can ask, have you ever given? Если получали, it's better to say, have you ever got a lot of money? Have you ever made a puzzle? Third form. Have you ever won a marathon? Have you ever read 156 pages. Pages. It will be better. Guys, will you come up with your ideas? Давайте скорее, because we need to start. You told me that you have something to give me, so please give me this faster, because I have an interesting topic for you today, а мы с вами не можем терять ни минутки. Okay, Romana, interesting. There are a lot of interesting words. Statement, representation, execute, perform, run, capacity, connection, request, response. Okay. Let me show you. No, it's not a question. It's just an offer. Like, let me show you. Okay, you can. It's not a question. Guys, please, I would like to ask you, copy and paste it. Скопируйте этот документ, which Любовь has sent to us, и вставьте его куда-нибудь. We will read it at home, Любовь, if you don't mind. We will read it at home, and the next time we will give our ideas, okay? Because you need time to prepare for it. So just try to translate it if you need it. I don't know, try to take a look at it a little bit more. So do not spend your time now because we need to move on. But the text, as I can see, is really interesting. Guys, прошу вас, copy and paste this text. Please, right now, do it. And then the next time we will discuss it because you need time for preparation. We need time to digesting. Okay, Любовь, great. Thank you so much. Yes, I see building, site, plans, and we need time to understand the text. So I cannot speak about this text with you right now, like on the feet. It's impossible. On your feet, it's impossible to speak about it. So, Любовь, give us some time. Please, guys, copy and paste. Скопируйте, вставьте it somewhere on your computer, I don't know, in your documents, and we will continue because we have an interesting topic going on. So I think we can start. If you don't have anything else to tell me, we can start. Любовь, thank you. As I remember, Roman, thank you. Natalia, you sent us something. Okay, anybody else, or we can start the lesson itself? Can we start? I think we can, guys. We cannot lose the time, so probably we will start. Guys, today we will speak with you about the difference between two different languages. You know, we all learn English, but we have two different languages. We even have 3 or 4 or 5 different languages because English is different in the USA and in the UK. Daria, welcome to our class. So, guys, we will speak about the difference today between two languages, British English and American English. I hope you're ready for it. Before we start, speaking about the differences, I would like to give you one word in Russian. I will give you a few words to be exact. In Russian, and you will have to help me to translate this word into both languages, into English, I mean British English, and into American English. Guys, the first one is кроссовки. I would like to ask you to give me two different words for кроссовки. Первым словом, пожалуйста, пропишите британский вариант, если точно знаете. За ним следом пропишите, пожалуйста, американский вариант. Не говорите, что запутались. Сначала должен быть британский, first of all, British option. Then you write down American option. Не наоборот. Сначала британский, британский важнее, потом американский. Guys, if you don't know the word, you can skip it. Guys, no questions? No options? Кроссовки. How do you say кроссовки in English? Sneakers is Great Britain, okay. And what about American? Guys, не говорите мне, что вы не знаете, как будут кроссовки in English. Sneakers only USA, great. Sneakers, trainers. Господа, а о чем я вас спросил? Сначала пусть будет у вас британский, а потом американский. А вы все равно поставили сначала американский, а потом британский. Британский важнее, поэтому trainers должно идти сначала, а потом должны идти sneakers. Sneakers association with this, you know, biscuit, which you eat sometimes. Trainers are things for doing sport. So guys, it should have been trainers and sneakers. Let's move on. No more questions here. Let's try to move on. Guys, свитер. Любовь, in British English, these are trainers. Sneakers are in American. Jumper, sweater. Но вы снова начинаете. Okay. I'm sorry. Jumper, sweater. Yeah. Do we have any other words for jumper? У нас есть еще что-нибудь для jumper? Мы можем еще как-нибудь сказать in British English that this thing is sweater. Like jumper, sweater. Pullover, great. Guys, no more questions. Let's try to move on quickly. The next one. Okay. Guys, картофель free. How do you call in British and how do you call in American? Okay, French fries American and chips. Yes, chips are British. Great. The next one. Печеньки. Печенье or печеньки. Роман, do you see everything which is happening on my screen? Вы видите все, что происходит на моем экране? I mean, you see every single part of it? Okay. In this case, enough of sharing. Тогда давайте перестанем делиться экраном. Great. Okay. Probably now it will be better. Cheaters. Понятно. Guys, цвет. How would you write down the word цвет? И не говорите мне, что сейчас вы тоже видите мой экран. Don't tell me you can see my screen now. I hope you can't. Okay, color. It's in American. А в британском варианте? Do you know the... Okay, yes, color and color. Pronunciation is the same, but there is the difference in spelling. Okay, театр. As well, British first, American next. Guys, the first one, if we're speaking about British, it should be TRE at the end. If we're speaking about American, it should be TER at the end. Okay, the next one, give me a second. I'll try to find something for you. Oh, I remember. First in British, then in American. Guys, запеченный картофель first in British, then in American. No, Roman, disagree with you. If we're speaking about American English, it's going to be baked potato. But in British English, we call it картошечка, которую обернули курткой. Картошка в куртке. In British English, we call it картошка, завернутая в куртку. Brilliant, brilliant, yes. But not jacket, jacket. Jacket potato and baked potato. Jacket. And fried means жареная картошечка. А нас интересовала вареная, запеченная картошечка. Печь, печь. Не жареная, а запеченная. Okay, guys, and I think I will give you. Oh, no. Guys, the next one is going to be. You remember, first in British English, then in American. Flat apartment, excellent. The next one, guys, give me a second. Oh, I remember. One more can be interesting for you. Remember, at first in British, а потом уже in American. Roman, can you please check the spelling? Can you a little bit check the spelling? Чуть-чуть проверьте написание. Слово chemist. And then you come to pharmacy or pharmacy. And pharmacy without F, it's PH. And not a chemist's shop. Это не магазин химика. Это chemist без shop в конце. Brilliant. Guys, moving on, the next one I wanted to give you is this word. Remember, first of all in British, then in American. Ksenia, try. You can Google. I cannot check, so you can Google. Q-line. Excellent, Любовь, thank you. Guys, probably two more. No, turn is поворот, Natalia. Turn is поворот. I wanted to ask you about линия, очередь. Отпуск, guys. Роман, only vice versa. Британский вариант, потом американский. Holiday and vacation. But it's clear. And the last one. Oh, I think you have confused. You have been confused. Okay, and the last one. But remember, guys, in British, lift, in American, elevator. Great, no more questions. Guys, now I would like to leave you with this video, which you're going to watch without any subtitles, and I hope without any problems. Ross is speaking, Friends TV series, 4 minutes. He will try to make his British accent. The task of yours is to understand him, and then later we will discuss. He will speak both American and British accent. So guys, good luck and have fun.
Right. So when Rigby got his samples back from the laboratory, he made a startling discovery. What he believed to be igneous was in fact sedimentary. Imagine his consternation when... Oh, bloody hell.
What the hell are you doing?
Look, I was nervous. You guys had me all worried I was going to be boring. I got up there and they were all, like, staring at me. I opened my mouth and this British accent just came out.
Yeah, not a very good one.
Will you please?
Dr. Geller, Kurt Rathman. I'm a professor in the paleontology department here.
Oh.
Do you have a moment to talk about your lecture?
I'm sorry, I've got plans with my sister.
Monica Geller.
Right, will you excuse us for one moment? What are you doing?
Oh, you can have an accent, but I can't. How about the morning to you, laddies?
Just, please, stop.
Yes, Bombay is very, very nice this time.
Look, I really need some help, okay? Why? Why did I have to speak in a British accent? What do I do?
Well, why don't you phase it out? Yeah, phase the accent out. People will think that you're, just adjusting to life in America.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Ross. No one will even notice. I mean, they're probably not even listening to you.
They're not listening to me?
Of course they're listening to you. Everybody listens to you.
Monica, you really think I should try this phasing out thing?
I think you look fine. Okay, come on, do it one more time.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Ross. This is Dr. McNeely from the Fake Accent University. We'd like you to come on board with us full time.
All right, keep going. We are phasing the accent out, phasing it out. So, without retesting their results in the laboratory, the team would never have identified the initial errors in their carbon dating analysis. Were there any questions at this point? Yes.
What's happening to your accent?
Come again? What's this nonsense? All right, I'm not English. I'm from Long Island. I was really nervous, and the accent just came out. I'm sorry. So, if we could just get back to the lecture. Were there any questions about paleontology? All right, look, I was just trying to make a good first impression. Obviously, I screwed up. But what you guys think of me is really important because I'm hoping to get a permanent job here. So if you just give me another chance to make a good impression.
Ross, are you crazy? I'm still your wife. What, were you just never going to tell me? What the hell is wrong with you? I could just kill you.
Well, Rachel!
guys. Very awesome, but nothing is understand. Roman, you mean that it was awesome? You cannot say very awesome. You can say very funny. You can say, I don't know, tremendously interesting. But you cannot say very awesome. Awesome is the, you know, the highest step. Higher than awesome, you cannot go. Not understandable because it was Ross, or because it is English, British English? Oh, Andrew's here. Great. Nice to see you. So, how was it, guys? Friends TV series. Nothing special. Regular TV series. Like British accent, American accent. So, what is a problem? I understood only that he pretended to be English. No, he didn't pretend to be English. It was just a situation when he was a bit, you know, nervous. He was surprised. He was a bit nervous. That's why he had some difficulties speaking American English. And he was trying to speak British just because he couldn't speak American. Like he was too nervous. So sometimes when you are nervous, you cannot speak even proper Russian. In his case, I would say that he couldn't speak proper English, like American English, because for him it's very it's like can you imagine you are nervous and in a situation when you need to speak Russian, you speak Belarusian. Like it is a little bit strange, right? So, guys, now I would like to ask you a question. Tell me, please, which language do you prefer? British English or American English? American, I see. American, of course, I see. British, British, British. I like British, but I probably will go to the USA. Roman, hopefully, I hope that you will go to the USA. So, guys, now I would like to give you one little test. We will check whether you can be a British person or maybe it's better for you to be an American person. It will be a test. The link is here, located in our chat. The task of yours is to come to this link, open it in another, you know, in another window, and try to do this down below. I'm waiting for it. Guys, any results so far? Who are you? British or American? I'm American. Oh, okay. You're an American, British, American. Aha, typical American citizen. I see. Okay, guys, waiting for everybody to be ready with this task because I want to check who you are. And give me a second, I need to turn on the lights. Yeah, much better. So guys, are you doing the test? Because I see only 2 people are ready. Typical American. It is hilarious. Okay, typical American. Guys, anybody else? Okay, guys, probably we can move on. Now, I would like to give you some facts about either British culture or American culture, and you will have to give me the correct answer. For example, guys, which country, the UK or the USA, happens to be the first industrialized country in the world, has the most of industries? The USA or the UK? Great Britain. Andrew, interesting idea. About others, guys, waiting. The USA. The USA, the USA. Anybody else? Guys, this is Great Britain. Andrew, were right. Yes, absolutely, of course. Great Britain is the most industrialized country in the world, unfortunately. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. Guys, a question about the USA. The most populated city in the US is New York City, followed by Los Angeles, and which is the third most populated city in the US? The first is New York, the second one is Los Angeles, but what is the third most populated city in the USA? Las Vegas? No. Not, Evgenia, absolutely right, but not Chicago. It's Chicago, like C, Chicago. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, guys, now I'll try to give you one more thing, but you will have to, I would say, guys, can you please tell me who was the first person? No, it was Chicago. Guys, can you tell me who was the first person to make the $1 billion from writing books? So this has been achieved by who was the first author in the world who achieved $1 billion from writing books? So it's a writer who earned $1 million for a book or for books. Can you tell me the name of this writer? This writer can be from either the USA or the UK. Guys, writer, very famous writer. This writer is alive right now. No, this writer is alive right now. Этот писатель сейчас жив. Jack London is not, unfortunately. Yes, absolutely correct. J.K. Rowling. Brilliant. Guys, fact about the US. You all know, I hope, that on July the 4th, American citizens are celebrating the Day of Independence. But can you tell me, when was this Constitution, Declaration of Independence, issued? On July the 4th, but what was the year? Can you give me the year of issuing the Declaration of Independence? Can you give me the year where this declaration was issued? Wow, 1776, great. Guys, the next question. Guys, which city has the credit for the first hot chocolate store ever opened? This city can be both in the US or in the UK. No, not New York. Another city. So the city which has the credit for the first hot chocolate store, not LA. Guys, you are not even close. Вы даже не близко. London, absolutely correct. Yes. London. Guys, and the last fact which I wanted to give you. Which country, the US or the UK, consumes more petroleum, benzina, than any other country in the world? The US or the UK? The UK, US, the USA, the USA, USA, the USA. Yes, guys, yes, absolutely, of course, the USA. The USA consumes more petroleum than any other country in the world. Right, the USA. Guys, now I would like to give you one more video for watching. In this video, you will see the difference between British words, American words, and, can you guess, Australian words. So I would like to show you a video on YouTube, of course, about the difference between these three different, I would even call them different languages. So the task of yours is to watch and listen to attentively, and then I will ask you some questions about this video. So guys, enjoy the watching.
Hey, I'm Jenny from England.
Hi, I'm Lucy from the States. And I'm Tegan from Australia.
We're going to show you some differences between our pronunciation and vocabulary.
No way of speaking English is any better than any other.
They're just different, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Tomato.
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 Banana.
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 Girl.
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 Vitamin.
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 Modern.
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 Australia.
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 Yogurt.
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 Dance.
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 Moustache.
Mustache.
Moustache.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
McDonald's.
Mickey D's.
Macca's.
Biscuit.
Cookie.
Bicky.
Sweets.
Candy.
Lollies.
Swimming costume.
Swimsuit.
Togs, or cozy, or bathers, or swimmers. Depends where you're from.
Bathroom.
Restroom.
Dunny,
Flat.
Apartment.
unit,
The shops.
Grocery store.
supermarket,
Duvet.
Comforter.
doona,
The forest.
The woods.
the bush,
Pepper.
Bell pepper.
capsicum,
Wellies.
Rain boots.
gumboots,
The city centre.
Downtown.
CBD,
Flip-flops.
Flip flops.
thongs,
No, this is a thong. And these are tongs.
hey!
Thanks for watching. And if you have any other examples or questions, leave them in the comments.
Bye!
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Vitamin. A little bit of water.
Ding, ding, ding. Vocabulary.
Bathroom.
Restroom.
Dunny.
No, say
I'm
Dunny.
saying Dunny. I say Dunny all the time. Nice today.
Oh,
Look at
thank you.
mine. Gross.
Is that in the video?
Yeah.
That's why mine are here. Moustache.
Mustache.
Mo?
Are you filming these? I thought we were practicing. No! These are thongs. These are thongs.
That was so good.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, so how was the video for you? Did you understand this, can I call her Australian lady? Like, you understood probably a British lady, you understood American lady, but what about this Australian lady? Okay, because she's from Australia. It's a different accent. I don't understand Australian lady. Okay. Yeah, it's it's quite understandable why. Okay. Anybody else's opinions? British after McDonald's. Okay, I don't understand Australian lady. I see. Okay, guys, I would like to ask you, did you understand this play on words? Yes, Australian English is louder and sharper. So then when you ask me what's the difference between British and American, I can show you. But if you want to know what's the difference between Australian English and British English and American English, the difference is, that's true, absolutely. So Australian English is much sharper. So guys, there was a play on words. So they were speaking about this, Shipzi, and she was speaking about one more thing, which has almost the same spelling and almost the same pronunciation with Shipzi, which we call in Russian like трусики, женские трусики, or something like that. Did you understand what was the play on words about? Guys, did you understand what was the play on words about? At school, we seem to be studying British English, but after watching this video, I got a feeling that American English is also available. I would say if you're being taught British English, you need to speak like that. So you need to speak all these count words, biscuits and something like that. But if you speak American English, in this case, you speak like me right now. So speaking about British English, they usually don't open their mouth too much. So they try to make all the sounds sound like here, like this. But speaking about American English, you usually open your mouth very, very wide. You try to pronounce every single word and every single sound appropriately and correctly. But speaking about British, they don't open their mouths, I would say, the same way as we are. So, guys, вы поняли эту шутку, игру слов, which was with щипцы и женские трусики? Or I should explain. Guys, speaking about щипцы, in English we have the word tongs. Tongs are щипцы. If we're speaking about the word thong are женские трусики. So this is the difference. When you say at the kitchen, for example, give me the thongs, like thongs. In this case, I can laugh at you because I will understand that you are looking for some женские трусики. But speaking about the word tongs, tongs are щипцы. In this case, you're waiting for some kind of a utensil. Yeah, so something which is really, really available and you can find at every single kitchen. So guys, I would say that's it, speaking about this play on words. Great. Guys, now I would like to give you one task to do, and I want you to write here in our chat. Please, right now, don't write anything on a piece of paper. No, just write it down here. Tell me, please, I love, then you just say the USA or the UK, then you use because, and you give it a reason. So, for example, you can write, I like the UK because there are some interesting people living there, I like the climate, and I like the history of this country. Give me the reasons why you like the USA or the UK. Right here, right now, write down why you like the US or the UK. You cannot, if you're one person, you cannot give me two countries at the same time. You need to choose. Choose one country, the USA or the UK, and come up with some ideas why you like this country. And I will wait for you. Любовь, speaking about this, I like the UK, first of all, because you cannot say UK without the. And I like the UK because I like their music. Not their music, but their music. Their music. In this case, it's better. I like the UK for British humor. Okay, Roman, understandable. Why? Great. Любовь, can I ask you a question? What kind of music do you like particularly? Like, what kind of singer, what kind of band do you like the most? If we're speaking about the UK, like, do you like the Queen, maybe? Or the Beatles? love British because I love Beatles. Okay. I love Great Britain. I love the UK because I love Beatles. Okay. Yes, Queen and the Beatles and Pink Floyd. Okay. Understandable why. Guys, anybody else? Okay, Любовь, understandable. I think you are crazy about British music. Yeah, so you're kind of a fan of British music. Guys, anybody else who can say something about... okay, I like the USA because in this... Natalia, can you please correct yourself? I like the USA because there is democracy in this country. I love England for their attitude towards animals. Okay, Daria, can you explain what kind of attitude do they have? I like British detective stories and I also love British music artists. Not British music artists, but, just British musicians. Artists are people who are painting, when you have a board, you just paint all over it. So it's better to say I like British musicians, but not artists. Because artists are художники. If you want to say about музыканты, it's better to say like musicians. Okay. Anybody else? Evgenia, waiting for you. Okay. Oh, Diana is typing too. Musicians, yes. Okay. Anybody else who can? And I love Victorian architecture. I see. They have a lot of Victorian architecture, right? Natalia, waiting for you. I like USA because this is a democratic country. Yes, Natalia, thank you. Guys, now I would like to ask you about people in this country. So can you tell me, in one phrase, British are, and in one phrase, American are. Can you please try to give me only one word, like British are and American are only one word. For example, British are and the word. Only one word. Remember, you cannot give me two, you cannot give me three, only one word. Okay, Americans are smiling, I see. American people are smiling. All the time. British are punctual. Yeah. British are aristocrats. The same with what? The same with us. Okay, anything else which you can tell me? British are responsible, okay. American are international. Daria, I'm sorry, Roman, do you mean that they live everywhere? Or American English is international? Americans are hardworking, okay. American people are funny. Yes, hardworking, right? Ah, then the USA is multinational country. The USA is a multinational country. American are free. Любовь. Everybody is free. Like we are free, Russian people are free, Ukrainian people are free. We are not living under any regime. If you want to, you can leave the country any day. Like you can leave the country tomorrow. Maybe not right now because we have this borders. And but okay, the British do not seem so. Любовь, what do you mean? British do not seem so? Британцы так не кажутся? Не кажутся такими? You mean свободными? But British people like their country. They are really patriots. Like American people are really patriotic. And British people are really patriotic too. Like, we are definitely not like them. Natalia, what do you mean American as a old? Наталья, что имеете в виду? What does it mean American are old? Американцы старые. And it is a characteristics, и это характеристика. Elderly. American are creative, okay. With this I agree. Roman. I mean, in British art, a lot of manifesto. Okay, guys, you have come into another sphere. I see. Okay, you have come into different spheres. We need to stop it. Guys, thank you. Thank you so much. No more. And no, I wouldn't like to ask you anything else. Thank you so much. I have nothing else to say. Guys, we have some minutes left, so probably you have some questions to me because I have finished. I have nothing else to tell you, but probably you have some questions to me. This is the time for your questions, if you have any. Like quick questions, and we will say bye-bye. Любовь, it's still not clear. What do you mean? Что за манифест? And в британском живописи много манифеста. And what it means? What do you mean? In America, it doesn't matter. Probably. If you know better, you know better. What's the difference between causes and reasons? Andrei, causes are причины. Oh, I would say no. Cause. Give me a second. Natural causes. Cause. It sounds to me like this is a kind of usually we have no difference. But speaking about cause, it's usually used somewhere in medical sphere, but reason is something for a conversation. So yeah, mostly they are synonyms, but cause, it's used more in books which are connected with medicine or maybe with some science. But usually if you type it in your Google Translator, you will have a cause and reason right next to each other. So they are really close in meaning. So usually we have no difference. If you want, you can say, I use reason, but it depends on you. Like if you like causes, you can use causes. If you like reasons, you can use reasons. So it depends on you. Guys, anything else? Oh, my pleasure. Anything else? Thank you, goodbye. Okay, I need to leave you, yeah, because Roman is saying goodbye to me. Guys, in this case, if you have no more questions for me, I would like to thank you for the lesson. I have nothing else to tell you, so I can just wave at you, say goodbye, and see you next time. Oh, have a good evening to you too, yes, guys. Have a good evening at home or wherever you are. See you. I hope I will see you. It was nice to see a good weekend. Okay, great. Guys, thank you so much for your attention, and see you next time at the lesson or at our webinar, as we call it here. Bye-bye. See you on Monday.